People do speedballs. That's a thing.
It looks like a drug overdose death.
YouTube doesn't allow you to show the Floyd incident.
People do speedballs all the time, and methamphetamine. And
once I found out that he was overdosing, I don't know how you guys feel, but he had fentanyl, norfentanyl,
and meth.
Then, dude, that's methamphetamine. And
it looks like a drug overdose death.
And typically it's dangerous, man. Well,
I don't know.
Well, just for the sake of understanding fentanyl for a second, fentanyl in little bitty grams of it is more dangerous than a horse tranquilizer. Little bitty grams of it. It is more potent. Little bitty grams of it. Fentanyl is one of the most potent and dangerous drugs that exist at this point. Little bitty grams of it. Little bitty grams of it. And if you ingest it, you might as well call yourself dead. Fentanyl can seep through the skin. You can inhale it. And if our department, when fentanyl first came, you have to wear gloves, you got to wear a mask, and you got to have a complete hazmat suit on to test every drug, because how potent it was. Every drug we test, you have to wear a full hazmat suit to test every drug. Handling a drug laced with fentanyl. And with gloves on, a Phoenix police officer just inhaling vapor, he passed out from handling a drug laced with fentanyl.
Wow.
And I had to administer Narcan to him, or he would have died. And he passed out. He would have died. Just inhaling vapor, you can inhale it. And
A lethal dose of fentanyl?
Yeah, lethal. If you ingest it, you might as well call yourself dead.
It's 1/100th the size of a penny.
Yeah.
It's
He would have died. He would have died.
So we pulled up from the DEA.gov an image of a penny on the screen, and there's tiny little white specks. And I remember in Chicago they called it super heroin.
Didn't exist 12 years ago.
Yeah.
I've heard these stories, man. I remember
It's like lab-created opiate that didn't exist.
and it's next to a penny. It shows up a lethal dose.
Just inhaling fentanyl, vapor from a drug laced with fentanyl. He would have died. Handling a drug laced with little bitty grams of fentanyl.
People get it.
Dude, that's speedballs. That's
Dose of fentanyl, because like you said,
that's a thing. Fentanyl.
you could accidentally just inhale a tiny bit.
They don't live.
You're dead.
You're gonna die.
And I remember in Chicago they called it super heroin.